happy meal of the mobile world. It's quick, easy and cheap, but somehow it's getting out of hand. Texting during a date, texting to break up with someone, texting at 2 o'clock in the morning. What do they think? That because it's not a call, we're not going to get woken up by the hideous beep beep? So I thought, it's time we get some text etiquette.
Among our Vodafone prepaid customer base, text messaging is actually growing 30% year on year. In actual fact, week on week, every week across all the networks, 250 million text messages are whizzing around Australia.
Well, I met a guy at a bar one night. We started seeing each other for about 3 weeks and that. He was really, really sweet. And we went on a date and he, just talking and stuff like that. And he asked me this question, what's your favourite fruit? And I've gone, oh, mangoes, and didn't think anything of it. And then a few minutes later he's gone to me, I can really see us growing old together. And I just thought to myself, oh my gosh, what have I got into? So, I just went home and the next day I got up to work and there was a basket of mango sitting on my desk with a note from him. So I just thought, oh, deal breaker. Sent him a text message and said, hey, thanks for the mangoes. I really can't see us growing old together. And I got a reply back from him saying, do you know how much those mangoes cost me?
It's never okay to end a relationship via text. It's rude, it's impersonal, don't do it.
I was seeing this guy and we caught up on the Friday and it was all going okay, I thought. And then on the Monday he texted me and said, I've started seeing somebody else.
Number 2, if you're texting quickly, make sure you send it to the right person. A quick slip of the thumb can end in disaster. Just ask warning.
First girl I ever liked is the first day I started work at the same time, and during work I just decided to get to the college to ask her out, and so basically I sent the text and she was the last person I added on my phone, so I sent a text saying, do you want to go out sometime, maybe go horse riding or something, because I knew she loved horses. And of course the last number I added was actually my boss I met that day, so I ended up asking my boss the first day I met him if he wants to go horse riding with me.
TUI, it is never a good idea to text after a few drinks. If you really must, pick up the phone, give them a call. Otherwise, resist the urge. The last thing you want is the evidence when you wake up in the morning in your sent box.
Probably just not texting when you've been drinking. It's probably the best thing.
1 in 5 people have told us they actually think it's rude if someone doesn't respond to their text within 1 hour. And finally, always try to keep your text short and snappy. That's the beauty of texting.
I try and keep it to a certain word limit maybe, and I try not to abbreviate words because there's nothing worse than getting abbreviated messages that you can't understand.
I text in work to tell them I'm not coming because I can't be asked to call them in case they yell at me or something like that, and just text them and switch the phone off and go back to sleep normally.
People, please take on these tips before we end up like the United Arab Emirates, where it's actually legal to divorce someone via text simply by saying, I divorced you 3 times. Sounds tempting, I know, but when in doubt, talk instead of text. Tell me what you think about texting on the Emily Everywhere blog, and I'll see you later.